Alright guys, so today, as you can see, my bike is pretty dirty, and maybe yours is too. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to wash and maintain your Tuttio Soleil 01. So the first thing you want to do is just take out your key and take out your battery and put it inside and charge it. Alright, so first I'm just going to tell you what you guys need for this. You're going to need a bucket to stand the bike on, and your rear wheel needs to spin freely. And then this is all the stuff I use to clean. Obviously you don't need all this. You're just gonna need like a bike wash or a car wash, or even dish soap works, I think. You need a degreaser and a bucket for water, and then just like any brush, and I have a ton of brushes in here too. Alright, the next step is just to take a little plastic bag and put it over the connector, because you can't get water or anything in that. So here we go. Alright, then you're just going to take off anything you need to take off. So for me, I'm going to take off the can, the shock cover, and I'm going to take out the toolkit in there. Now that the shock cover is off.
Brother, what's that?
You're just going to want to fill up a bucket of water and then just put soap in it. And then you're going to want to just put a microfiber towel in there, and then your brushes, just soak them all up in there. Now that you've prepped your bucket, the next step is just to rinse off the bike. So just get pretty much everywhere. The motor can take the water and soak in the controller. So, yeah. Yeah, just get everywhere. And even just rinsing it off, it's already looking so much better. And then you're just going to continue this on the other side of the bike and everywhere else. Alright, now that you've completely rinsed the whole entire bike, you're going to get your soap bucket and your brush, which my brush is just a lot of overkill right now, but you're just going to want to just scrub literally everything in here. And don't get the display, but you can scrub everything else. So just scrub like good. Alright, so now once you're done scrubbing it all down, you just want to rinse it all off. And then that microfiber towel that you dropped in there, you're just gonna scrub all in here, all the handlebars and stuff with the towel. And then you're gonna just spray it off. If you have a mist setting on your hose, spray it off in mist. Alright, so now that you have all that done, you need to get a chain scrubber brush like this, and you just need to clean your chain with a degreaser and the cleaner that you've been using for this whole thing, and then dry it off as quick as you can so the chain doesn't rust. Alright, now that you have the chain and the whole bike cleaned, just give the bike one more rinse and just start drying everything with a microfiber towel. So usually I'll use a leaf blower to just get all the water off and I'll dry it, but I don't have that right now, so I'm just going to dry all the big water spots off and then let it air dry in the sun. And another thing, by cleaning your chain, you can look and inspect your chain. And by cleaning my chain, I just realized that I don't have a master link on my chain anymore. It just fell off somewhere. Right here, I don't have a master link. I don't know what happened, but probably gonna have to fix that. So yeah, right there. Alright, so now that the main bike is done, we still have the seat and my shock cover left. So what we're going to do is we're going to rinse both of these and spray some soap on it and just scrub them down and let them air dry. Alright, so this step is optional, but if you have a disc brake cleaner, you can clean your, you can spray this all over your rotors and your caliper and then just let it air dry. Alright, so once your bike is done air drying, you can just touch it up with some soap or spots and all that if you want. But then after that, you're just going to lube your chain, so you're just going to put it back on the bucket and then rotate the wheel and just get some lube all throughout that chain. Alright, so this part is also optional, but if you have this right here, you can spray it on a little rag and just wipe it all over your frame and all that, and it'll just make it all look shiny. Alright, so I know you guys have a lot of squeaky bikes back here, so you're going to grab some WD-40 like this, and you're just going to spray it in here on both sides. Alright, so since we're on the maintaining part of the Tuttio, this is definitely optional, but you can take out your axles and grease them with axle grease, and it'll just prolong the life of the axles, which I'm not going to do that, but you guys can if you want. Okay, so another part of maintaining your bike is make sure no bolts are loose. So like tighten the brake bolts, the brake caliper bolts, tighten your suspension linkage bolts, tighten the throttle and the brake levers, tighten the kickstand, tighten every bolt you can find, just to make sure nothing goes bad on the ride. You're also going to want to pump up your tires and check for flats. Alright, so a few things to note. Never spray like WD-40 or anything else on the brake rotors or anything, because it'll contaminate your brakes and they won't work anymore. And then another thing is, if you don't have chain lube, do not spray WD-40 on your chain. It is not a replacement. Just go pick up some chain lube. It's not expensive. And that's how you clean and maintain your Tuttio Soleil 01.